So here, I have all the phones in the Infinix Hot 12 series. Let me make this easy for you. The Hot 12 series comes with 3 different sets of phones, and the first one is the Infinix Hot 12. That is the highest in the series, and it doesn't have any variant. It is just one phone on its own, and it sells for 96,000 naira. So if you have 96,000 naira, you get the highest phone in this series. Then the second set of phone in this series is the Hot 12 Play. The Hot 12 Play have 2 variants, as you can see right here, and the difference between these 2 variants is the storage capacity. This one right here has 128 gig ROM storage space, and the price is 90,000 naira. Though they kind of rebrand the packaging box though, when it was first released, it pretty much looked like this one, and I think this one is the Free Fire edition. This one is a second variant, and it has 64 gig ROM storage space, and the price is 80,000 naira. These are the only phones in the Infinix Hot 12 Play family. So I'll just take them out, and here comes the last but not the least. Actually, the least is the Infinix Hot 12i. Actually, this phone have 3 variants, as you can see here. This is the first variant. It has 4 gig RAM, and the price is 74,000 naira. And this is the second in the family. It has 3 gig RAM, and the price is 70,000 naira. And really, last in the family is this one. It is the Hot 12i, and it has only 2 gig RAM. The price of this one is 64,000 naira. Now, one good thing about all these devices is that they all support memory fusion. I know you have a lot of questions in your mind, like which of these devices should I buy? What are the main differences between these devices? Since the Hot 12i is the cheapest in the series, can I trust the performance and camera of that device? Well, let's find the answers. If you purchase any of these devices, you get data bonus from MTN and Etisalat. That is, if you are in Nigeria. And if you are buying the Hot 12 Play Free Fire edition, you also get data bonus from Glo. All the devices in this series are packed in the same packaging box of the same length and width. Once inside the box, you get to see the phone first, all wrapped in the same style with some quick details here. All packaging boxes also come with a free 1 gig voucher from MTN, a SIM remover tool, and a bumper case. In the bottom part of the box, you will find the chargers here. Hot 12i comes with a different charger that is much bigger than that of the Hot 12 Play. Infinix did not specify the watt of the chargers, so it is difficult to tell if these chargers are fast chargers. Hot 12i comes with a USB 2.0 cable and finally, earpiece. Hot 12 Play comes with a USB Type-C cable and earpiece that looks just like the Hot 12i earpiece. So what is the main difference between these phones? Well, first off, I already talked about their prices. That's the most obvious difference between them. You can also find more differences in their design, their display, their camera, their performance, and their battery and charging. So first of all, let's talk about their design. If you look at the device from a distance, they all look much alike. 3 cameras at the back with a fingerprint scanner for the Hot 12i. Hot 12 Play comes with 2 cameras at the back with a fingerprint scanner. A third circle at the bottom of the camera looks like a camera, but actually it is not. If you take a closer look, you will see that the flashlight in Hot 12i is positioned in the same level with the top camera. The flashlight in Hot 12 Play is positioned somewhere in between the 2 cameras. Another noticeable difference here is the flashlight itself. In Hot 12i, there are 2 LEDs that makes up the flashlight, and in Hot 12 Play, there are 4 LEDs here. Then, at the bottom of the devices, USB-C charging port for 12 Play and USB 2.0 for 12i. The cutouts for their speakers also spell a little difference here. And one very small thing, their microphone and audio jack position is inverted. Back in high school, we are taught that this is inversely proportional to each other. Still on the design, there is no individual differences between the phones of Hot 12 Play and between the phones of Hot 12i, except for their weight. The weight is the only area so far where all these phones have individual differences. 212 grams for the 2 phones in the Hot 12 Play. Hot 12i comes a bit light, but different in weight for all the phones in it. Now, this is understandable because Hot 12 Play has a bigger battery capacity, so it should be a little more heavier. Now, when it comes to the question of which of these devices has better design, my answer is none, because they all come with the same great design. But if you ask me to choose, I think I will choose the Hot 12 Play Free Fire Edition because it has a very fine stylish bumper case which I like so much. The next area where you can find major differences is in their display. 6.6-inch HD Plus IPS Premium Super Bright display for Hot 12i with a resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels. Infinix wants us to believe that all the phones in the Hot 12i have exactly the same display quality. That is hard for me to believe because from the test that I have conducted, all these devices have different display qualities. The 4GB ROM variant has a better display than the 3GB ROM variant. And the same goes for the 3GB RAM variant and the 2GB RAM variant. Now that is for the display of the Infinix Hot 12i. Now what about the display of Infinix Hot 12 Play? Hot 12 Play has a 90Hz rapid refresh rate display and the size of the screen is slightly bigger at 6.82 inches. The resolution of the display is 720 by 1640 pixels and that makes it much better than the Hot 12i. With this display, you will get a much smoother screen performance, especially when scrolling internet web pages. If there is still any question of which of these displays is better, I guess by now you already know that the Hot 12 Play has a better display. Talk about their performance, they come all well prepared. Turn all the devices on at the same time and the Hot 12i reached home screen first. 12i is really striving hard to meet up with 12 Play, but if these two phones are used over time, 12i will fail because of its low RAM storage when compared with the Hot 12 Play. As for their features, all phones are built on Android 11, but their XOS version is different. Version 7.6 for Hot 12i and version 10 for Hot 12 Play. 12 Play also comes with new pull-down setting design and some apps like Compass. So in the area of their performance, Hot 12 Play is much better. It is not surprising because it is much more expensive too. You can still find further difference in their battery capacity. 5000 mAh for Hot 12i and 6000 mAh for Hot 12 Play. I charged all these devices for 10 minutes and here is the result. All phone batteries were at 70% when I started the charging and 10 minutes later, Hot 12 Play went up by 5%. But Hot 12i varied in their charges. From this test, it is clear that Hot 12i family charges faster than the Hot 12 Play. This is not surprising because Hot 12 Play battery is bigger and should take more time to charge. I also feel that although the chargers differs in size, they might all have the same charging capacity. The last test area is their camera. All the devices come with a 13-megapixel back camera and 8-megapixel front camera. All the cameras have the same output, but because the display of the Hot 12 Play is clearer, it appears that shots from the Hot 12 Play is better. Here are some side-by-side comparison of pictures from the back camera of the Hot 12i and the Hot 12 Play. The Hot 12 Play cameras come with two additional modes that are not available in the Hot 12i. They are the slow motion and document modes. The front camera is 8 megapixel for all devices. It won't give you a professional selfie shot, but I think it is great for people who need regular shots. There are still no differences in the front camera shot of both phones. When it comes to the camera, either the rear or the front camera, I think it's a draw. Let's keep it a draw. And still about the camera, I feel something is not fair here. Hot 12 Play 128GB ROM sells for 90,000 naira and Hot 12i 2GB RAM sells for 64,000 naira. The difference in price is 26,000 naira. Why should these two devices use the same camera? In my opinion, 16 megapixel for the Hot 12 Play would have been a fair play here. But what do I know? So guys, what do you think about these devices? Which one of them do you think is better, or do you think they are overpriced? Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video if you've not already done so. Check out this video of Infinix Hot 12i unboxing and review, and see you in my next video.